Hello everyone, welcome to my channel USA 90 Day Fiancé. Welcome to Update New Gossip. The whispers began when Loren Brovarnik posted a photo in a loose-fitting sweater, her hand casually resting just below her stomach. Fans speculated immediately, could baby number 4 be on the way? Loren, who shares 3 children with husband Alexei, has been candid about their roller coaster parenting journey. She previously stated that she felt their family was complete after baby Ariel. But this image, posted without a caption, ignited rumors that spread like wildfire across fan forums and social media. Meanwhile, on the other side of the 90-day universe, Annie Suwin and David Toborowski were on a different baby journey. After years of talking about children and undergoing fertility treatments, Annie confirmed in a touching vlog that she and David had suffered a heartbreaking miscarriage earlier in the year. But in an emotional twist, the video ended with a pregnancy test, this time positive. Annie held it up to the camera with tear-filled eyes. "We're going to be parents," she whispered. The reactions were immediate and overwhelming. Thousands of fans poured in with congratulations, while others thanked Annie for her honesty and vulnerability. David, known for his goofy demeanor, released a separate post. "Our miracle is coming. Thank you for believing in us." In Florida, Elizabeth Pothast and Andre Castrovet celebrated their second baby's first birthday with a party that hinted at something more. The theme was growing family, and although it could have referred to Eleanor and Winston, it was the balloon arch that caught viewers' attention. One of the balloons had a tiny label, "Baby number 3 loading." Andre posted a short reel of him holding Elizabeth's hand while she laughed and said, "Here we go again." Elsewhere, the most shocking reveal came from Angela Dean. Not because she's pregnant, but because she revealed she's going to be a grandmother again. Her daughter, Scotty, who had previously been away from the spotlight due to legal issues, returned quietly to Instagram with an ultrasound picture. Angela, never one to stay silent, screamed the news in her signature Southern twang during an Instagram live. "Y'all, I'm gonna be a Mima again." In a quieter corner of the franchise, Olga and Steven Friend appeared together in a beach photo with their son Alex. Steven, who had previously been open about their struggles with co-parenting and even separation, surprised everyone with a caption, "Family of 4 loading. Redemption is real." The post was met with cautious optimism. Many fans remembered the tension between the couple, but some commented that they hoped this meant a new chapter for the young parents. Meanwhile, Emily and Kobe were navigating a different kind of baby news. Their daughter Scarlett had been diagnosed with a mild form of hip dysplasia and required physical therapy. Emily took to her YouTube channel to explain the situation, adding that the early diagnosis meant Scarlett had a great chance at full recovery. While not a pregnancy announcement, it was a heartfelt update that touched fans deeply. Kobe added, "Our baby girl is strong. She gets that from her mama." Up north, Sinjin Colchester and Tanya Maduro stunned fans with a joint post, despite their very public breakup. The two appeared side by side holding a baby, not theirs, but Tanya's niece. Yet the caption read, "If only things were different." This cryptic message led to a flurry of speculation. Were they back together? Was a baby ever in the picture? But Sinjin quickly clarified on a podcast appearance, "No baby from us. Not now. But we're cool again." That counts for something, right? The most anticipated baby update, however, came from Loren and Alexei once more. Days after the sweater photo, Loren posted a video montage, clips of the boys playing, Alexei cooking dinner, and then a shot of 4 tiny shoes on the floor. The screen faded to black, and the words appeared, "Coming soon baby Brav number 4. The internet exploded. Fans had seen Loren go through postpartum struggles, body shaming, and even online bullying. But through it all, she maintained honesty and strength. This 4th pregnancy was unexpected, but joyfully embraced. In Ethiopia, Biniam and Ariella shared a different kind of baby news. They weren't pregnant, but they had made the decision to adopt. In an emotional episode of 90 Day Diaries, Ariella explained that their son Avi had been asking for a sibling, and after a lot of consideration, they decided to begin the adoption process for a baby girl. "She may not come from my body," Ariella said, "but she will be our daughter in every way that matters." Biniam added, "Love makes a family." Kalani Fagata, now living in California with her new partner, revealed she is pregnant again, but this time, not by a Sulu. The father is her current boyfriend Dallas, whom she met after her marriage began falling apart. Kalani's post was carefully worded. My boys are going to be big brothers. Life is complicated, but it's beautiful. Asulu, surprisingly, commented a simple congratulations, showing grace in a moment that could have been awkward. Hala and Russ Mayfield, who've had their share of public ups and downs, also posted baby news, but not about their own. Hala's younger sister gave birth, and Paula was present during the labor. Watching my sister bring life into the world was powerful, she wrote. It reminded me of Axel's birth, and maybe, just maybe, it's time to think about baby number 2. Back in New Jersey, Danielle Jbela, yes, the Danielle from one of the most explosive early seasons, announced she's going to be a grandmother. Her youngest daughter is expecting, and Danielle, now working as a nurse, said, I can't believe I'll be Nana D. It's surreal. Another surprise came from Yara Zaya and Jovi Diffrin, who posted a series of maternity photos that fans initially thought were throwbacks. But Yara's caption was clear. This is not a memory. This is our present. Baby number 2 coming 2026. The post featured Mila kissing Yara's stomach and Jovi looking proudly into the distance. Yara shared her thoughts in a YouTube vlog, opening up about fears of being a working mom, balancing business, and growing their family. It's scary, she said, but I'm excited to love again. In Morocco, Tiffany Franco and Ronald Smith reignited conversation after Tiffany posted a cryptic quote about co-parenting with Grace. It wasn't long before she shared that she and Ronald were back in contact and discussing future plans, including the idea of Tiffany visiting with their daughter and potentially expanding their family if things go well. Tiffany added, "This doesn't mean we're back together. It just means we're talking like grown-ups for our kids, and maybe for something more." Over in Kentucky, Nicole Nafziger stirred speculation after posting a picture of an ultrasound, but it turned out to be a joke, promoting a baby brand. Fans were less than amused, and Nicole later apologized. Okay, not pregnant. But the baby fever is real. In contrast, Angela's former friend Debbie Johnson, Colt's mother, actually did become a grandmother again. Vanessa Guerra, who reconciled with Colt after a traumatic miscarriage, gave birth to a healthy baby girl. Debbie posted a sweet message, "I may be a tough cookie, but holding my granddaughter melted me." The biggest heartbreak came from Evelyn Villegas and Corey Rathgeber. Evelyn posted a video of her hospital bracelet and a caption that read, "We were so close." She later confirmed a miscarriage in the first trimester. "It's hard to talk about," she said in a live stream. "But I want to, because if someone else is going through this, maybe they won't feel alone." Corey was seen by her side, visibly emotional. Back in New York, Amira Lalisa shared photos with a newborn baby. Fans speculated she had given birth, but it was later revealed the baby belonged to her cousin, whom she helped raise. Still, Amira said, "This little one makes me want a child of my own." A 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Couple has left America following the tragic death of their family member. Tragic cast deaths in 90-Day Fiancé have deeply impacted viewers and highlighted the real-life drama beyond the screen. Notable losses include Jason Hitch, who passed away from COVID-19 at age 45, and veteran star David Murphy, who died at 66 following long-term health issues. Their stories resonated strongly with fans. Other heartbreaking moments include Glenda Standridge's death hours after Angela Deem's wedding, and the devastating loss of baby Adriel, the baby son of Annie Francisco and Robert Springs. These emotional moments on 90-Day Fiancé and its spin-offs show that the real-life struggles of cast members can be just as intense as the drama on screen, leading to questions about these reality show deaths and instances of 90-Day Fiancé tragedy. Julia recently took to Instagram to reveal she was no longer in America, and Brandon had accompanied her. "Hello Hong Kong," Julia wrote in her caption. She revealed it was her and Brandon's longtime desire to visit Japan, but they didn't want to fly so far and not visit a few more countries that were close by. Julia added that they would spend a few days in Hong Kong, followed by Macau, and then head to Japan. Julia and Brandon's relationship hasn't really been smooth sailing from the start. Even before Julia moved to the US to marry Brandon, he had accused her of cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend, even though she and Brandon were on a break. Julia was never able to win back his trust, and later, face challenges navigating life in America due to Brandon's parents. Ron and Betty Gibbs' over-involvement in their son's life created discomfort for Julia. It was certain that she would never be able to move to her dream city, like Miami, because Brandon would always live close to Ron and Betty in Virginia. While she managed to move out of the family farm, Brandon gave their new house key to his mom. However, Brandon didn't like the fact that Julia wanted her parents to come to America. To make matters worse, Julia's pet dog Simba, whom she considered her son, recently passed away. Julia didn't want kids of her own despite Brandon pressuring her, and Sima was her best friend who died from a stroke. It appears Brandon has finally decided to give Julia everything she wants in the marriage to make her happy, and it involves them leaving America behind, even for a little while, so she can clear her head. Brandon is proving that he does care about Julia and can put her needs before his responsibilities towards his parents. While he may not be able to cut the cord yet, he could put his foot down when his mother's and father's demands from Julia get too ridiculous. His efforts to prove his love for Julia show that their marriage can still be saved. Julia and Brandon are about to make their franchise comeback with 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. The previews suggest that Brandon will still be insisting they have a baby despite Julia not being ready to do it mentally. She is also silently dealing with health issues she's not ready to talk about. However, therapy might have worked its magic on the couple since they are now on their dream vacation.